Alright folks, welcome back to Switzerland. I've let our truce elapse again. In the meantime, we've annexed our vassals Croatia and Nitra. We developed the monument, the Golden City, to the top level, so we get a lot of gold and less chance of it being depleted. We annexed Avignon and have worked on the Palace of the Popes, but haven't gone all the way for it because we have a ton of power projection right now, so I don't think we need it. And so now, through a combination of bribery and other things, I think we're getting close to this war here. As you can see, we can declare on something close, like, let's click something easy. Odringe. Hold up, I'll find it. There it is. We can bring them in. The Ottomans are sort of interested in coming in if they were not so much in debt, so we will bribe them. Great Britain is too far away. France says accepting will destabilize France. I think it's because I figured this out because I used my reduce opinion modifier with the Papal States to get them. They like the Commonwealth too much is the problem. And so that is what is dragging them down. So let's see if we can get the Ottomans to join. If we send them a I think they were just defeated in a war. So let's see if we send them a very, very large gift if we can get them to participate, because they're sort of equivalent to France. I think they're way in debt, so they're going to need a lot of money from me. Confirm. There you go, Ottomans. See if that gets them back operational. I think that, yeah, that did it. There we go, that got the Ottomans back on side. So we'll have to get France to decrease their opinion of the Commonwealth. If the Commonwealth is doing that deliberately, that is very clever. Obviously, we do not want the Palatinate to join on the other side, so let us call in Denmark, the Ottomans, the Palatinate, and the Papal States, which should give us plenty of troops to win this war, especially because Hungary is significantly weaker than they were last time. We will take core there. And we will declare. Alright, we are in. This is not a core, okay? Just have to be careful because the Pope kind of wants some stuff over here, so let's move this army into here. Let's move this army onto Zeta. We're going to move this army forward to reinforce. We will immediately move this army, who hopefully has a siege leader. Yes, he's the really good siege leader, forward to here. And this army will move here. And we will see if that is enough. Simultaneously, the best siege army, which I believe is this one, will move forward here. This army, which has some siege, will go here. And then this army will move here. Oh, gotta get the right one. Let's make sure we get the one with the general. Oh, I guess this guy does not have a general anymore. Let's recruit him one. That gentleman, forward to there. We have a much more defensive position than we did last time because we have this line of mountain fortresses here, so it's not as easy for them to get down into Hungary. They can still walk around, but it's not as easy as it once was. I also have taken military technology ahead of time, similar to the last war, so we have a significant advantage, hopefully. I'm not going to blast this because we already have a 64% chance of taking it. Let's blast that. Also have to be careful because I think the Ottomans want some of this, so we're gonna need to move in ourselves on some of this before they do. Siege of Pest is immediately over. Let's move with this fortress. Let's move with this army over. Ooh, Hungary is coming in here. Or the Commonwealth is coming in here. Let's pull this army up. We haven't committed to anything yet in that siege. And this is a very poor engagement location for them in the mountains, so let's try here. They managed to get out. But these mountains are not a good spot for them. I don't know how they've gotten de-equipped from the other army. Not sure how they've managed that. Cannons need to be attached to this forest guard. keep moving. Are they gonna engage that? Oh, that is interesting. I did not expect them to do that. Stop. Horse march north. I was not expecting them to engage me there in the mountains. Let's keep sieging these. Blast that. Looks like actually the bulk of the troops are over here, so let's bring this army over here as a reinforcing army. Don't think we're going to be able to reinforce that fast enough. That was very favorable terrain, and we did make them break the siege, but not ideal. Let's turn off Force March and just move into Pest for a minute. Let's see what that army does. Ansbach is renting more troops, mostly cannons, interestingly. The Ottomans, the Battle of None. Okay, we had a battle there. The Ottomans are not doing a very good job so far. Let's just move this army down here to help siege this, so it'll clear the middle. This time I think we're going to be much more successful in getting Ansbach out of the war early. Let's blast that siege. Let's come down here. Incorruptible. See if we can start working on some of these sieges. Ooh, I got some revolutionaries. Siege of Nuremberg down. I would actually like the revolutionaries to succeed, but not on top. They keep spawning every time while I'm at war. Like, this is not the time, friend. Alright, let's march this army back into position over here. It can recover as it goes. This army has been successful, so it can come this way as well. Like we have defeated them there. We have won a siege there. Serbia has that. Excellent. Let's keep moving. Siege of Zeta is over. Guess we will walk forward on to the next siege. Let's keep moving down. I think we are committed to this siege at this point. Let's see what we got here. Not that army. This one is the one with the crazy amounts of siege, so let's send him over here. This gentleman has 3 siege, so he should also be on a fort. Send him down here. Jaeger Corps has a new general. We're not paying a whole lot of attention right now to what we're doing. Looks like the Ottomans are getting absolutely obliterated. Siege of Smogny's over. That's fine, we don't really care. We don't want any distractions right now. Smogny is sieged. Excellent. Let's send this one over here. Let's blast that open. Blast that open. We don't have enough soldiers on this one. Transylvanian separatists. Well, my friend, I like your idea, but you're a little off track. Have to send this guy over here. Somehow his cannons have come detached from him again. Or maybe they came with them? Yes, they did come with him ultimately. That is a very large army. Siege of Beirut is over. Not good. Good that Beirut is down, but not good to have that happen. Let's come over here and back them up. I think the Palatinate wants that. So let's see if we can give him Beirut and get them out of the war. Here you go, Palatinate. You can have Beirut, and we will take all your money, and we will take your war reps, and you can get out of the war. There we go. Got them out. Now we can focus more down here. Siege of Scissor-Dock is over. That's good. Another question. Let's see if we start moving. Ooh, don't want to do that. Hold up. We don't want to walk in on a woods fight. There's a lot of troops down here, so we have to be very, very careful as we walk around in here. Luckily, we've got a pretty good concentration of troops here in the south, unlike last time. Oh, pause. We're gonna have to force march into that. Then we're going to have to force march into that. And let's get the general and force march into that. We have to concentrate all the forces into that battle. Siege of Temez is over. They have accidentally smacked into that army. Cool. Now we're going to, which it's a good thing that's over, because we are also going to force barge you down into this battle. And this army that happens to just be marching over here. Let's get them here, and then we'll force march them in two. Force march into the battle. I think we have enough troops that we can just brute force our way through this mountain fight. There we go. That was not good for them. All right, let us turn off force march now. We have been successful. Let's just pull here. I don't even know. There is some serious damage that's been done to some of these stacks. Let us step you onto this siege, just to get some people out of this siege ball so that I can see what's happening. I feel like the Hungarians are about to retreat somewhere bad. Let's see if we can hunt them down. Yep, I think we can get them here. On very low morale. And hit them very hard. Where are you retreating to now? Beyond the border to the north? Yeah, it looks like they're running through the mountains north now. Okay. Let's just go and blast that. Burgundy's still alive. I've forgotten they even exist. Let's move this. Oh, turn off force march. Siege of Maros is over. Leza is over. Right, so what is this army? This is the vassal inherited army where we inherited a whole bunch of stuff from people. Cool, let's move you out into here. Basically, I'm just trying to fan these armies out so I can actually see what we got here. Let's see here. Send him here. Send him here. Nope, that's not the one that can walk. Let's send him here. And we'll send this army down here, Mega Siege Man, down to this fortress. Wow, that is a hard siege there. Loyal subjects. Blast that fortress. There are a lot of enemy troops down here, so as we finish these, we are going to pull these troops down south of the mountains so that they are here to support this siege. Let's send these back real quick just to take these, turn off force march. Let's let the Pope kill the navy of Hungary. Looks like my allies are slowly trying to bulldoze north, though. Doesn't look like Denmark is doing particularly well. Great Britain would like to participate? Sure, why not? Confirm. Come on in, Great Britain. They're trying to de-siege this Woods province, which is probably not a good idea for them. Wonder why all of a sudden Great Britain had an interest in participating. They weren't interested before. Alright, let's start moving armies into position to support this battle. Industrialization, great. Revolt in Marramush. Looks like they have decided to run away, probably because they saw a battle, but also because we're starting to gather troops up over here that they don't want to deal with. That looks like a Denmark army that is not going to do very well, even though those are some very favorable terrains for them to fight in. The Pope, though, looks like he's going to kill that one. New production methods. Sack of Girgu, gain army professionalism, which we cannot use. We don't want to lose it. New production methods. Sure, we'll take that. We've won the Siege of Girgu. Looks like we're gonna win the second battle, though. The Pope has got enough troops there to win that. If we send these guys south. Made a mistake, Commonwealth. This Hungary ally is not a good one. Are they gonna they are reinforcing this. All right, then we'll come in too. We're gonna have to reinforce this probably several times. Ooh, that was close. Looks like we won that, mainly because they gave up. Some siege somewhere was won, I'm not really sure which one. Oh, we helped them de-siege that, excellent. Now let's move north. Where is the Giga Siege guy? Nope, not you. is him. Into here. Spread out our armies. Barrage. Looks like we've managed to bail the Ottomans out from, not all of it, but at least from this side of their lands being occupied. Let's see what we can do to the Commonwealth here. This time the war is one-sided enough. Great Britain has tons of troops that are not even participating in this conflict. Great Britain, come reinforce Denmark if you want, or come into the middle, do something. I mean, not that we need it in order to win, but it would be nice to have a little reinforcement. Spread out just a little bit here. Paper. Siege of Bessarabia down. Siege of Ragusa is now over. Now it's getting interesting. I think we've broken them. What would we even want to do with the Commonwealth? They won't take a white peace yet, which is sort of funny. The ongoing battles is most of it. Return cores. We could feed tons of stuff back to Russia. Or we could make them cede land. But we don't have it occupied. I mean, I guess we could take land up here. Interesting. We'll have to see. We haven't got enough war score yet to convince them that it is worth rigorous research. We will take it. Our armies are now flooding into the Commonwealth territories. I wonder if we could break them to the revolution by just carpet sieging them into the ground. Commonwealth is trying to siege this back, but that is some very deep territory to be involved in. Siege of Epirus is now over. Grant their seat. I think we're done here. We need to get onto some more sieges. We've got enough troops and there's no guard here on the border. It's just hard to walk all the troops in now. Blast that. Siege of Halex is over. Where is even their capital at? There it is. There are Commonwealth troops here. Dubnik is sieged. Move into position north. Feel like I'm leaving an army behind here. Let's go for that one in the Highlands. Just carpet sieging our way through them now, I think. Looks like they're slowly working their way through the Ottomans, but maybe the Ottomans will honestly peace out. That would make it even easier. We can embrace industrialization. Looks like it's growing very quickly, though, throughout pretty much the whole country, so I don't think there's any rush to take it. Looks like the Commonwealth have a few good forts, though, which is a little annoying. Looks like we can get to that yet until this one goes down, and then we'll be able to siege their capital. Excellent. I believe we can now move into Warsaw. Can we get in here? Yes, we can. This must just be a capital fort. Oh, Commonwealth, that was not a good idea. Your capital has only a... Warsaw is down. Let's move this army in here. Revolution in Bremen. Siege of that is done. Let's march forward with all troops in every direction. Trying to see... That's not the right general. Trying to get to as many fortresses as possible. Because at this point, I'm not even sure they're really defending anymore. Great Britain actually has landed troops. I can hardly believe it. Yeah, see, these troops have basically got it now. Siege of Visna is over. Some of these not have very good fortresses. I think we may be getting to the soft underbelly. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're getting to the soft underbelly, I think, of some of these. I don't think this Siege of Ostroda is over. I don't think this army has enough cannons. Siege of Noe Sax is over. To the colors. Yep, I think we're basically destroying the Commonwealth now. Go here. Go here and help the Papal States finish that. Now we're just... I'm kind of trying to decide, like, am I trying to win? Like, the war's over, obviously. So it's like, am I trying to win, or are we just doing this now to try to... Oh, yep, there's Denmark out. Denmark has white pieced out. Are they still allied with me? They are still allied with me, so that's actually good. Honestly, that's good for us because it removes war score. Though it will allow all these distracted troops to now fight again, so we might have to be a little bit careful. The Ottomans... What are the Mughals doing up here? The Palatinate is in a war with the Mughals. I'm not sure I understand how that has managed to happen. Maybe they attacked Russia and they're allied? Anyways, fascinating. The Palatinate now has to look out for the Mughals to attack them. Alright, with Denmark out, it's probably getting about time for us to peace as well. There's that one out. They'll be back over here in a minute. Let's just see if we can snipe a few more fortresses. Siege of Smolensk is over. I didn't even need to do that. Tuchola's been taken. Some of these are very... One of our gold mines collapsed. It's unfortunate to hear. Alright, let's see if this one can finish that one with the Commonwealth. We can take this like a bazillion years ahead of time. So let's see, what is it that we want from the Commonwealth? This is Bohemia. We could take a piece of Bohemia and then feed pieces back in a later war. So let's say we take a little bite for ourselves from Bohemia. Then... we do return cores. Need to return stuff near Russia, though. We don't want that ceded to us. No, thank you. My fear is that if I feed this back to Russia, it's really not going to weaken them very much. I can do this, but like, that's just not going to make any significant impact on the Commonwealth's territory. I'm trying to think if give up claims, humiliate, transfer Mecklenburg, war reps, pillage. Can I make them annul treaties? I can make them release nations. I can make them spit out Finland. That's probably the biggest nation within them. Or Kiev. Latgalia. Lithuania, wow. That would be quite the release of a nation. Lushatia. Probably Finland, maybe, would be... make them spit out Wallachia, which we could then vassalize, probably. Or better than releasing Wallachia, why don't we just make them give me Târgoviște, which is a core of Wallachia. Transylvania has a core there, but Wallachia's here, so they'll give me Wallachia. Alright, so they'll give me that. Then let's take as much money as we can from them to see if we can bankrupt them and make them give me war reps. Can't do that, so I think this is what we'll do. We'll take 2 little snips so that we can release a vassal. Let's do that. Alright, there we go. That has broken them. Then we need to run all our troops back into our own territory. I'm going to pause here because I know we're way over time on this episode. We will let our troops mosey their way back to our territory, and I'll rejoin when it's time to do the peace deal. So I'll see you next time.